Hi everybody, I'm going to be using this mould today. I've only just got it, never poured it before. As you can see, it's a clock mould. It's huge, look at it, it's the size of my hand, absolutely huge. I'm going to be using eco resin in this and I will be decoupaging it. So I will go and get some mixed up and we'll see what we're going to do with it. Right, there's a bit of water in here. I got this from Temu, water-based pigment, and it's purplish red. So I'm going to pop a bit of this in. Put a couple of drops in there. I hope it's enough because this wheel-like powder is very, very white. I think we're going to need a bit more than that. I'll pop a few more drops in. Very watery. Oh, that's quite nice. I'll get a bit more powder in there. Right, let's see if we can drop it in. The very, very small cavities. Right, I'm just going to clean this up. We'll get some natural powder mixed up. If only I could speak, it would be wonderful. Okay, I've mixed up 500 grams of the powder. I've got a feeling this won't be enough. I say that a lot, don't I? But we'll just pour it in and I'll make more if necessary. The little ones I did before, the numbers, they've all firmed up now, so I'm alright putting this on. Get every last drop and I'll top that up. I'll tell you exactly how much it's used once I do. How lovely and white that looks. Yeah, I'd say another 200 mils, but I'll do that off camera. You don't need to see that, and we'll come back once it's cured. Okay, let's demould and try and be careful. I mean, it's not overly thick. I thought it'd be thicker. Coming out very easy anyway. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. That's nice. We've got to let it dry. When you're decoupaging, it doesn't really need to be dry, but I do prefer it. I'll turn it back over, let it dry, and we'll come back for the next stage. It's dry now, and I've got some Mod Podge. I've decanted it. And I'll show you the napkin. All pretty hearts with flowers in, aren't they lovely? So I'm going to use that. I've already taken all the plies off it, so I've just got the top ply. It's got writing on, so we need to actually, I'm going to cut it in half because they are all going different ways and I want them going the same way. I thought it would be easier just to use the full napkin, but they are on opposite sides. So we'll just cut it in half. We might as well do it properly, yeah? No shortcuts. We'll start on the clock side first and I will blend it in. So I'm just going to pop a bit of glue down around the edge as well because I will be folding it around the edge. We want it all in keeping. Keep them wiped off because I don't want them over that. So I'm just going to lay a bit down. It's drying already because eco resin is very, very porous. Make sure the top's covered first. There we go. Just flatten it down and I'll speed you up for this. I'm just going to do the same all the way around and gently pressing it. I want very few wrinkles if I can help it. All dry, lovely. Stuck to my desk before I had to prise it apart. I do apologise, the phone said the memory was full and just stopped working and I'd not noticed, or else you would have seen me patch it all up, but you can see that a little bit. You won't once it's finished. All I'm going to do now it's dry is get a nail file and file it off and it just comes off really easy. A bit awkward because of the size of it. Right, after I put it on, I've given it 2 coats of the Mod Podge. Any jars or bottles I had, I used to decorate, and that was, what, 5 years ago, and I've just given them to work. They've put them on all the tables in the cafe, and they're still good and strong, so the Mod Podge works. There's no need to cover it with anything else. I will get the clock mechanism and we'll put that in. I want to show you these. These were the leftover bits from this, from the numbers, and I was thinking of popping them on. Obviously they need waxing, but I was thinking of popping them on because you can't put any words. My idea was to put like a quote there, but you're not going to see it over that vinyl. I just kind of like one of them really. I don't know. Anyway, I'll get the clock mechanism. Right, I've painted inside all the numbers with the holographic pink chrome powder from Let's Resin, so that's sorted. I've got my resin mixed up and I'm using Teexpert Crystal Clear. I've mixed up 300. I just want a base because I've got these. We've all got the drawers, haven't we, with all the leftover resin pieces in. I've got absolutely loads. So I picked out all the hearts that I have. There's a good mixture of colours there. I'm just going to pop those in. Dazzling Diamonds in here, and I'm just going to pour it in. We're just going to have a level look at that sparkle. How fabulous. We'll pour it in, and I'm just going to pop pieces in. Some are epoxy, some are aquacast. They're all just going in. I'll arrange them. I'm not just going to dump them in. That wouldn't be very nice, would it? Oh, that's covered lovely. And I wanted a base of epoxy for the simple reason I don't want them sticking through. I can't top coat this at all because of the shape of it. It's rounded, so I can't give it a top coat once I'm finished. I could give it a flood coat, but it's massive, isn't it? So, you know, it's not something I'm prepared to do, really. Right, I've got a bit of crushed glass here and I'm just going to sprinkle it all over because I think that's enough hearts. I used up quite a lot there. I'm really impressed with myself. They might look an absolute awful mishmash of colours when we turn it over, but we'll wait and see. Get some of these. I'm just going to sprinkle it in. I've got Dazzling Diamonds in, so there is a sparkle, but just a bit more texture I think is needed. And I do like these pieces of crushed glass. They're lovely. I get these from Temu. They just come in the little packets that you just saw. I think they're nice. Sticking to my gloves like. And they'll probably move as the resin moves. But I'm okay with that. I think that's plenty. We'll leave it at that. I'm going to let this cure and I'm going to think of a backing coat, what colour to give it. So I'll see you in a little while. This is just squidgy now. I've mixed up another 350. What I've used is these interference powders from Temu. One's pink, one's green. The majority is the green one, that one there. And this is the pink one. I'm going to put the pink around the outside and we're just going to pour around the edge with the pink. That green is beautiful. Just going to let this cure now and I'll see you back for demold. It's the day after. This is all cured and as you can see I put an hanger in it, whatever you call it, hanger. I got this from Amazon. It was under a tenner actually. It was really good. And you get 4 clocks all with different size shafts, 4 sets of hands and all the fixings for it. I've tested. I think this one's going to be the right one. Let's get it out, shall we? I'm dreading this. I've been saying to the editor, I'm dreading it. It was just all my leftovers. Can't imagine what it's going to look like. Oh, I'm pleasantly surprised. That's really pretty. Oh yeah. I'm proper chuffed with that. That's nice. It's filled up. I'll get my deburring tool. That was easy. Cool, more fingers and thumbs today, aren't I? I don't know what's going on. A washer on there. Very simple. And I got myself my jewellery pliers to fasten it. Nice and tight. Bit of a strange shape this clock, isn't it? I mean the clock bit's there and then this hangs down. It took me a while to work out with with the other one, with the Aquacast one, where the hook went. I think that's tight enough. Let's get a set of hands, shall we? How is everyone today? I don't know if I've asked you that already. This project's taken about a fortnight. On and off. Don't know if I want black. Do I want black? I think we'll have the gold, seeing as I use the gold on the other one. You can paint these. Bigger sole goes on first, and the next size, and then the second hand slots in the middle. That's quite a bit longer than it should be, shouldn't it? That's really pretty. I'm really pleased. Don't know what that blue is there, but we'll go with it. It sort of hangs in the middle there, and then it's counterbalanced because it is a strange shape. I hope you've enjoyed this. I enjoyed making them. They're going on the craft fair with me this weekend. Thanks ever so much for watching, everyone. Don't miss out on the photos because I'll show you them hanging on the wall. Oh, honestly, not even showed you the Aquacast one, have I? I've added a butterfly and I've coloured them gold. I think they match the hands perfectly. I hope you like these clocks and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.